Hi, here we are going to see about the unit 2 continuation part. So in this presentation we are going to see about the patient satisfaction and what are the utilization reviews have been occurred. So in this utilization review we are going to see about the advantages, disadvantages, what are the methods and what are the practices have been occurred in this reviews. Let me see one by one. So the first thing will be the introduction. So that is the consumers of the healthcare services which will demand the quality care, patient satisfaction has been used as an indicator of quality services which is provided by healthcare personnel. The most important predictor of patients' overall satisfaction with the hospital care is particularly related to their satisfaction with nursing care. So in recent years, the focus should be on consumerism in a highly competitive environment, which has been led to the increased interest in measuring the patient's satisfaction with their health care. So this leads to the satisfaction of the each and every person who have been taken care by the personally predictors in the hospitals. So the definition is that the patient satisfaction, which is defined as a healthcare recipient's reaction to the salient aspects of the context, process and result of their service experience. So that is Pascoe 1983. So the patient's satisfaction is defined as extent of resemblance between the expected quality of care and actually received care. So that is Scarding in 1994. They have mentioned the patient satisfaction in a different manners. So they will explore their aspects in the particular context and processes. Next, need for evaluating patient satisfaction. So the data about patient satisfaction which will equip the nurses with useful information about structures, process and outcome of nursing care. So it is a requirement for the therapeutic treatment, that is therapeutic assessment treatment. So test that is very equivalent to self-therapy. So we can therapist ourselves to make a treatment in the nursing care. Next, what are the tools are occurring for the monitoring patient satisfaction? The first thing will be the postal service. So that is the questions must be carefully designed so that they can clearly, concise and relevant to the postal service. So this makes the persons more interactive in the particular monitoring process. Next is the strength, that is the advantages. So what are the advantages occurs in the patient satisfaction means the cost effective, specific segments which can be easily targeted, wider sample distributions is possible, it will be encouraged a high response rate, this will visualize the uses of the made by the students, little bias. So these all things will be occurs in the advantages of patient satisfaction. Patient client or client anonymity, respondents given to the time to complete, and it also can use the validated survey instruments, qualitative comments that can be included, and also it can be administered by independent external agencies. So these are the things which have been occurs in the patient satisfactions. Next, weakness or disadvantages. So the difficulties which has been associated with procuring and accurate list of client, that is the patient details, no opportunity for the explanation or follow-up questions. So potential to exclude the sections of the populations. Okay, now opportunities will be occurred and there will be the potential to exclude the sections of a populations. So these all things will be occurs in this patient's satisfaction. Next, it will provide the limited opportunities for the large number of community members to participate in the process, and this will also not allow for the exchange of ideas and discussions. So the reliability here, which will be depend on timing, that will be makes the persons to be more profitable and very important for their works to enrich their gains and knowledges. So next is the questionnaire is that if the structured document which is using the closed or open-ended questions that can be self-administered or interviewer administered. So it should be designed to elicit patient or client feedback on certain dimensions of quality or aspects of care. So this care will be here occurs in the most of the things and it will be make the persons more in remunerations. So this will be leads to the particular level. So everyone should be in the processing method. Next, strength or advantages. So here is that we have so many advantages. So that is the first thing will be the agenda that can be set by organization. Second is allows for the collation of both qualitative and quantitative data. The third thing will be the relatively inexpensive, and the fourth thing will be the qualitative comments that can be included in the advantages. Next, weakness or disadvantages. The questions must be carefully designed so that they are clear, concise and relevant. So the choice of response options can affect how the people will think and respond to the questions. Generally, it will require software support to record the results, potential to exclude the sections of populations. So these are the weaknesses that have been occurred in the patient satisfaction. So we have to reveal this. Next, components of evaluation of patient satisfaction. So the evaluation of programs and activities of various departments which has been included in the outpatient care, inpatient care, overall health education activities of the hospital. So the evaluation of various resources which should be available in the hospital for effective health care. So this effective health care will be available in all the places wherever the departments are occurred, and evaluating the programs and activities that will make the patients to educate their knowledges. Evaluation of effectiveness of hospital personnel will be included in medical, paramedical, nursing as well as non-medical employees of hospital. So services are relevant to the needs of population and it serves as a more medical employees. So the patient satisfaction with the nursing care is more important for most of the healthcare agencies because nurses comprise the majority of healthcare providers. They will provide the care for patients 24 hours a day. So this 24 hours a day when we are providing the care means the nurses are making their jobs as a particular care agency levels. So they will provide more interactions with the outpatients as well as the inpatients. Utilization review. So the utilization review program will include the determining appropriate hospital length of stay and necessary treatments for various illnesses and conditions, which will be reviewing the patient medical records on admission and also at the intervals of during the hospitalization to ensure the patient that receives the appropriate care. So these all things will be comes over under the utilization review. Next, utilization review is an assessment of the appropriateness and the economy of admissions to the healthcare facility. So it will be continued in the hospitalization. So the length of the hospital will be stay, and it is also work compared with average length of a stay for similar diagnosis. So Mosby's medical dictionary, that is 8th education, is introduced this utilization review as an assessment. Next, aims and objectives. The main aim of the year utilization review is that it is to curb the exploding healthcare which should be caused with the conservative use use of hospitalization, and expensive diagnostic treatment should be given for the particular procedures. So they will work in a liaison with a business organization, and they have provides the healthcare services to their organization employees at the discounted rates. So this discounted rates will be the main aim of the product to enroll their particular projects. So everyone should do their process in main implementations. Cost containment to the limit each patient's diagnostic and treatment, which will measures to the fewest, that is the least expensive procedures. So they have relieved the patient's symptoms. So avoid the costly complications and also return the patient to fullest possible functions in the shortest time. So this possible events should be occurs in the main purposes of enrichments in the methods. Next, utilization review nurse. So the utilization review nurse is nothing but it is a registered nurse who reviews the individual medical cases to confirm that they are getting the most appropriate care. So these nursing professionals will be having the individual medical cases to get their nursing professional to work for insurance companies, determining whether they are not care that should be approved in the specific situations. So they can also work in hospitals, everything. So this makes the persons to be lead their particular regions. So that will lead to the processing methods. Next, minimum qualifications. A bachelor's degree in nursing, that is the 5 years of clinical care or nursing experience, or an equivalent combination of education and experience, that is the 2 years experience utilization review. So that is the certifications and the utilization review or utilization management is preferred in the qualifications. So this will be occurred in the bachelor's degree of nursing. So they provide they will enroll their degree to the 5 years for clinical care, and they have experience more about the clinical purposes. Essential functions of the utilization review nurses are they have obtained and evaluate the medical records for inpatient admission to determine if the required documentation is present, obtain the appropriate records as required, and initiates the physician advisories as necessary for unwarranted admissions. So it will conduct ongoing the reviews and discusses about the care changes that have been attending the physicians and others. So these are the essential functions that have been utilized in the nurse reviews. Formulates and documents the discharge plans, and it also provides ongoing consultation and coordination with multiple services within the hospital to ensure efficient use of hospital resources. It will identify the pay source problems that will be occurs in the efficient use of hospitals. So it will appropriate reference. So the coordinate with the admitting office to avoid the inappropriate admissions. So these are the things have been occurred in the appropriate reviews. Next, coordinates with the clinical areas in scheduling specialized tests with other healthcare providers, assessing the pay source and authorizing the payment under medically indigent adult program as necessary. Reviews and approves the surgery schedule, which is to ensure the elective procedures are authorized. Next, coordinates with the correctional facilities to determine appropriate use of elective procedures, durable medical goods and other services. So these are enrolled in the process. Next, representative duties. It should perform utilization review in accordance with all the state mandated regulations, maintain the compliancy with the regulation that should be changes affecting utilization, management reviews patients records and evaluates patient progress. So this will perform the continuing review on medical records and identification and need of ongoing hospitalizations. Next, it will obtain and review the necessary medical reports and subsequent treatment plan. So it will request to conduct the reviewer, that is, it will validate the physician's orders, reports progress and unusual occurrences on patients. So it will ensure the appropriate and cost-effective healthcare services to patients. So the documents which have been reviewed, information in the computer, communicates results to claims adjusters, enter the billing information for services, prepare information for notification letters for providers and employees. Next, the records and the reports all will have the information to scope the authority that will perform the administration duties. It will log in and files a variety of reports, that is the client chart, client interactions and other documents. These duties has been assigned for a preference required. Thank you.